Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and it's time for a brand new spy guide, this time for Amalthea, the brand new Gas City Spy mission. Now the mission itself can be completed with whatever frame you want. You don't require a special frame or special setups, but if you choose to go for a cloak frame, you will have an easier time, and if you want to completely trivialize the mission, you want to use Ivara together with Infiltrate. Now that one will allow you to go through laser beams without any issue. So we're gonna go with Ivara initially, and if you want to look into weapons that synergize very well with her, have a look at the Baza and the Fullman. Link in the cards right now for full demos on those fantastic weapons. Now that's it again, they're not required, just a little bit of a tip. If you choose to go with something like a Limbo, because Limbo can go into his Limbo dimension and bypass the lasers as well, that can also work, but unfortunately Limbo may attract the attention of some unwanted enemies. Now these guys are horribly cute, I love them to death, but you need to because they drop a rare mod, so in case you don't have that mod, you might want to kill them. Sorry. Now keep in mind, you don't need to stay cloaked for the entire duration of the mission. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, just go cloaked when you get close to the point that you care about. That's pretty much all. The only problem that Ivara has, realistically speaking, is the fact that she's a bit slow when she's cloaked and you gotta roll all the time. But here we go, we're already at point A, and I managed to stall for time successfully. All of the 3 points will be the same each and every single time, but their order might change, so bear that one in mind. When you enter this room, this thing will get locked down, and there are 2 doors, one to the right, one to the left. It doesn't matter which one you choose one of them, because the process is identical. Drop through the laser beams, head on to the left, hack the first console. Now of course you can use ciphers if you so desire, but if you're doing this one on a sortie, you're not gonna be able to use your ciphers. After you hack that one, ignore all enemies, it doesn't really matter, go through the laser array and hack the second console. Nice and quick, nothing too complicated. Now when both of these consoles are hacked, what you want to do is get to that point, the initial point, as quick as you can, and the fastest way is to go through this laser array, then jump up, decloak, not a problem, activate your cloak again and open the door. You do gotta press the button, which is weird, so press the button and hack the final console, and you're done. Now we're gonna be heading to the next point, and again I'm gonna break cloak and just head there as fast as I can, so you guys don't need to waste too much time. If you want to stay fully cloaked, that's fine as well. You can use Limbo as well, but again, careful with the enemies if you choose to use Limbo. If you use Loki though, now Loki is a fair bit quicker, which is a big deal, but on the other hand, Loki cannot go for laser beams, which is the main appeal to Ivara, and the fact that she stays cloaked for longer periods of time without any actual effort. But point B, install for time successfully again. Now on this one, I would recommend you go to the right, not to the left, because if you go to the left, you will find some cryogenic leakage on the ground, which will slow you down. Blow this thing out. You don't need to go cloaked anymore, it's fine, just go for it. Drop down here and go cloak again. Head on through this part and don't worry about the laser beams. As you can see, they can't decloak you. Now if you are another frame, you might have a bit of a problem, so there's that. As soon as you get here, jump up, go back cloak. Nice and easy. Here you gotta be careful at the laser to stop. As soon as it stops, jump up, go back to cloak. As you can see, easy peasy, nothing to it. Hack the console and we are done with point B. Now head on backwards because this door will open, which will give you access to, well, getting the hell out of town as fast as you can. And I gotta say, I do love the tile set. The brand new tile set I think is absolutely amazing. I never find myself lost or confused normally most of the time, and I do enjoy the brand new enemies, the amalgam enemies and all whatnot. And the brand new spy missions, as you can see, they're not horribly complicated. Just like with any spy mission, you just gotta know the tricks. Here we go, final point, nice and easy. This one, believe it or not, is by far the simplest one. You can do it in the same way if you have a cloak frame or non-cloak frame, but you do gotta pay attention to enemies if you're not gonna be using a cloak frame. So head on over to the left, watch the laser beam, jump up, after it passes, go back to cloak. And just dodge on forward, just go forward, nothing else. For example, at this point, if you didn't have Ivara or Limbo, you would have to be careful for those laser beams, but like this, it's really not a problem. Now these are not always in the same position, and again you can jump over them, and at the final point there will be no enemies, so you don't need to stay cloaked any longer. And that's it guys, that is the final point done. As you can see, nothing too complicated. As soon as you hack the final console, these 2 vents will appear. Initially I thought that these 2 vents were up all the time, but unfortunately they're not, because if they were, we could just access it through here. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you got any feedback for me, I would love to read it in the comment section down below. Also in the comment section down below if you guys want to suggest some particular content. Until next time, my friends. Bye bye.